You reach for your favorite healthy snack. Maybe it's a granola bar, a fruit smoothie, or even a handful of dried fruit, thinking you're making a smart choice. But what if that nutritious nibble is actually sending your blood sugar soaring? Surprising new research reveals that many popular health foods may not be as blood sugar friendly as they seem. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover the hidden ingredients, the misleading labels, and what you really need to know before your next bite. Today we will talk about why your favorite healthy snack might be spiking your blood sugar. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The illusion of health. How marketing misleads you. Food marketing plays a massive role in shaping our perception of what is healthy. Terms like low-fat, gluten-free, vegan, high-protein, and all-natural sound impressive, but they don't guarantee that a snack is blood sugar friendly. In many cases, these products are stripped of fat and fiber, the very components that help regulate glucose absorption, and pumped full of sweeteners, refined grains, or fast-digesting carbohydrates to maintain taste and texture. Take a granola bar, for example. While it may be labeled as high in fiber or protein, it often contains several forms of sugar such as brown rice syrup, honey, cane sugar, or dates, all of which can cause rapid spikes in blood glucose. Even so-called sugar-free products might use sugared alcohols or artificial sweeteners that can still affect insulin response indirectly or stimulate cravings. Natural sugars are still sugars. One of the biggest misconceptions is that natural sugar is harmless. While fruit, honey, maple syrup, and agave nectar are technically natural, their impact on your blood sugar can be similar to that of table sugar. For instance, dates, commonly used in health bars, are high in fiber and minerals, but they are also loaded with glucose and fructose, two simple sugars that cause fast blood sugar elevation. Smoothies made with fruit alone, even without added sugar, can have a glycemic effect similar to soda. That's because when fruit is blended, the natural fibers that slow digestion are broken down, allowing for rapid absorption of sugars. A fruit smoothie with bananas, mangoes, and dates can contain more than 50 grams of sugar, more than what's found in a typical can of cola. The role of glycemic index and glycemic load. To truly evaluate how a snack affects blood sugar, it's important to look beyond the ingredient label and examine its glycemic index, GI, and glycemic load, GL. The GI measures how quickly a carbohydrate-containing food raises blood glucose, while GL takes into account the quantity of carbohydrates in a standard serving. Many healthy snacks have a high GI even if they're not overly sugary. Rice cakes, for example, are considered low-calorie and fat-free, but they have a GI of over 70, which means they're rapidly converted to glucose in the body. Similarly, whole grain crackers, puffed grains, and some protein bars may have a higher glycemic impact than expected. If you eat these foods frequently, especially without protein or fat, your blood sugar can rise and fall sharply, leading to fatigue, hunger, and cravings. Hidden ingredients that cause glucose spikes. Many seemingly healthy snacks contain hidden ingredients that contribute to glucose spikes. These include refined flours. Even if a product is labeled whole grain, it might still contain enriched or bleached flour, which is rapidly absorbed by the body. The difference between whole wheat and white flour in terms of blood sugar effect is often less significant than expected, especially once the grain is ground and baked into a bar or cracker. Juices and concentrates. Fruit concentrates, apple juice, and grape juice are often used in dried fruits, trail mixes, and yogurt-covered snacks. They sound healthier than corn syrup but are still highly concentrated sugars. Starches. Tapioca starch, potato starch, and rice starch are common in gluten-free products. These refined starches have a high glycemic index and contribute very little nutritional value apart from carbohydrates. Artificial sweeteners. Some sweeteners like maltitol, sorbitol, and xylitol are labeled as sugar-free, but they can still raise blood sugar in some individuals, and their impact on gut health may indirectly affect insulin sensitivity. When healthy turns into harmful, real-life examples, consider a protein bar made with oats, honey, dried cranberries, and whey protein. It sounds like a healthy option, especially for people who work out or need an afternoon boost. However, this bar might contain over 25 grams of sugar from honey and fruit, minimal fiber, and a high glycemic load. Eating this on an empty stomach can cause a sugar spike followed by a crash, leaving you hungry within the hour. Another example is dried fruit, such as raisins, figs, and apricots. While they offer potassium and antioxidants, a small handful can contain 30 grams of sugar or more. Because the water has been removed, you consume a concentrated amount of fructose with minimal satiety. Even savory snacks like sweet potato chips or lentil crisps can be deceptive. Though made from vegetables, they are often fried or baked in refined oils, contain starches, and lack the fiber and fat that balance blood sugar. Eating a small bag can raise glucose significantly, especially when eaten alone. Blood sugar spikes in long-term health. Frequent spikes in blood sugar are not just a concern for people with diabetes. They can impact anyone, leading to issues such as inflammation, oxidative stress, weight gain, fatigue, mood swings, and even acne. When blood sugar levels fluctuate often, your body is in a near constant state of stress, producing insulin and other hormones to stabilize itself. Over time, these fluctuations can lead to insulin resistance, where your cells become less responsive to insulin, requiring your body to produce more of it. This is the early stage of metabolic dysfunction and is a precursor to conditions like type 2 diabetes, polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, cardiovascular disease, and even Alzheimer's. Even for those who appear fit and healthy, regular consumption of high healthy snacks can trigger hidden metabolic issues, especially if combined with poor sleep, stress, or low physical activity. How to make blood sugar-friendly snack choices. The good news is that not all snacks are harmful, and you can make smarter choices with a little awareness. Choose snacks that have a balance of protein, healthy fats, and fiber, as this trio helps slow the absorption of glucose and keeps you fuller longer. Whole food-based snacks like boiled eggs, Greek yogurt with chia seeds, apple slices with almond butter, or a small handful of nuts are generally safe choices. If you're reaching for packaged foods, read the ingredient list and nutrition label carefully. Look for options with less than 8 grams of sugar per serving, at least 3 grams of fiber, and some protein or fat. Avoid snacks that list syrups, fruit juice concentrates, or refined starches in the first few ingredients. Also, be wary of fat-free or sugar-free labels, as these often hide other harmful additives. Monitoring your personal response using a continuous glucose monitor, CGM, or regular blood sugar testing can also help. Many people are surprised to learn which foods trigger unexpected spikes in their own bodies. Bioindividuality plays a big role, and what works for one person may not work for another. The bottom line: in today's health-conscious world, it's easy to be misled by clever marketing and feel-good labels. But just because a snack is labeled healthy doesn't mean it's good for your blood sugar. Natural sugars, refined carbs, and hidden additives can turn a nutritious-sounding food into a metabolic landmine. Understanding how your body processes food, reading ingredient labels carefully, and focusing on whole, balanced snacks can make all the difference. By being mindful and informed, you can keep your blood sugar stable, your energy high, and your health truly on track. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.